The first step, I will give you some tips and advices at first regarding the telc community. Telc community, it's online portal of telc association. You see here community telc.net. You will find it there under examination centers. It's divided in two parts. First part is for examination centers, for you, and the second part for teachers. So if you have license, or if you are a licensed teacher of telc, so you will find here also many interesting and supporting things. For examination centers, what do you find here? In this part you can register and manage your examinations. You can also find examiners if you didn't still find some examiner for your examination. So you can share your examination data here, and other teachers, they will find you easily. You can share the examination days, as I said, and you can register candidates, and you have also any downloads. So for example, you have formulas and some forms and helpful things and helpful data. It will help you to find, not just to find teachers, but to see the procedure and how to register the candidates and your examinations. And the part for teachers, it builds you can manage licenses. You have also a qualification offer there. You have seminars and workshops. You will find the seminars and workshops. You can register for these seminar and workshops. You can share individual data. That means, for example, you can also offer your ability, or you can offer you for some examination center as teacher and as examiner. And you have also some downloads here. Okay, here you see the picture, the screenshot of the telc community. I have chosen the part of the examination centers. You have always your code number here, and you have the possibility to register your examinations. You have also the examination list here. So you will see here already registered examination of your examination center. So you can manage it, you can look on which date and so on. After the evaluation of the exams, you will find here also the results of the examinees, so of the candidates. So you benefit of this possibility to register the exam here. After it you see the results, as I said, immediately after the evaluation. And you have the part of Telc Connect. For example, if you are looking for a telc examinator or for a rater who will rate the written part of the exam, it's a platform that you can easily find and connect examinators and raters. And downloads is an overview of all information regarding TEL exams. You will find it here. And also very helpful, you have here some guide, it's from this year. You will find how to conduct and how to register a TELC examination. You'll find it here step by step, and also with slides, screenshots. It will help you to find a way how to register it very easy. You will also find here template. It's template for the candidates details, for particulars of candidates. You will find here also the checklist conducting a TELC examination. It's a list where you can also tick, okay, what I have to do before exam, what I have to look after during the examination, and what to do after the examination, which papers shall be returned to TELC after the examination, and so on. It's also very helpful, and you have any information regarding to breaks in the exams B1 and C1 or until C1. Now you have two possibilities how to register an TELC examination. You can register it online. It's via this platform, via TELC community. But you have still also the possibility to register it in writing. We have seen how to register it online via this community, and how to find the registration forms in writing. You will get there also via our website. You can choose, or you have to choose, licensed partners, and after it exam registration, not exam registration online, but register in writing. And here you see the data, the registration forms, for example, for A1, A2, and so on. For every examination level, you will see it here. You have also the possibility, so how to send us the registration form in writing. You have the possibility to send us as a fax or by post or via email as attachment. It's also possible. Okay, and here you see the online registration form, so you can to tick everything you have to fill in it, for example, contact person, telephone number, everything what we need. Sure, you have to put also the level of the exam and which type of exam, which subject is it, and so on. How does it look, the examination record registering form in writing? You have also put your code number here, so your customer number, then your address, your contact person, so responsible person in your examination center, also with a phone number and so on. And here you have to put where the exam will take place in your examination center, or for example another address, so you can put it here. Please remind that this examination center should have also a valid telc license, so it should be also licensed examination center. Here you can choose the subject, for example English B1, German B1, and so on. Here the number of the candidate, date and time of the examination, of the written examination part and oral examination part. And here also you have to put examination commissions, or how many rooms, in how many rooms will the exam take part, and in how many rooms you will carry out the exam, and also for oral examination. Here we have to put the code number of the examiners, and if you have narrator, also you have the possibility to put it here. Here you will put the address where we have to send the invoice of these exams. And please don't forget to sign the record form and also to stamp this record form and the date here. This one, online registration, you will find it in telc community, but the registration form in writing, you will find it on our website under telc.net, here in this part, license partners and register in writing, as we said already. Anyway, we have here how to register the examination online. I said it already to you. You have here some support, some helpful things like guides where you'll find step by step how to register and how to manage my examination form, how to upload particles of candidates and so on. You will find here a candidate's detail, some template for the candidate's detail. But we have talked about it. Now we have the second question. What is the maximum time allowed between the written and the oral parts of examination? 5 days, 14 days, or 20 days? So we'll give you a few minutes to tick your answer. And now we have the evaluation. 100% 5 days. No, I'm sorry. The maximum time allowed between the written and oral parts of examination are 14 days. So you have the possibility, if today is your written examination, you have the possibility up to 14 days to make the oral part of the examination. So it should take place until the 14 days. It's very important to know it because it's such a large frame to make the exams. Let's see what to do if you need a telc examiner. So how to find and how to contact her or him. So as we said already, in the telc community in our platform, You have also this possibility. You have to go under telc connect. So at first examination centers, then telc connect, and looking for examiners and raters. So you will put here, for example, for which language you are searching the examiner or rater. Then name of the examination, for example, English A2. Then level of the exam, A2 for example, and date of examination, and which country. And then after it you can share your data here, search, and after it you will become some information which rater and which examiner. And you have also the possibility to contact him or her via community. We are still at telc community in the part for the examination centers, then telc connect. You will find here, let's go the first steps. Yeah, here. So examination centers in our telc community. Then you will go to telc connect and more information. And after it you will see here this part in telc connect looking for examiners and raters. You have to put your data, you have to log in here, put your password and your customer number, and after it you will see this slide. Without login, you will find the only form for the registration in writing. For this form, you don't need to be logged in our community. If you want to find some examiners and raters, you have always to log in our telc community. Or there are two possibilities how to find and contact telc examiners. As we see now, search for a telc examiner in the telc community, or you have also the possibility to share your examination dates in the telc community. It was here. You have to take it on and you have to choose which level, which subject, and so on. By the registration of telc examination, please ensure that the examiner's license is valid. Because after the examination, if some examiner didn't have a valid license, so we cannot evaluate the examination. If you don't know the examiner, maybe it's helpful that the examiner give you also her or his data or the examiner's license certificate. So you can see, okay, it's right license, it's the right subject, it's right language, which level, and is the license valid. It's very important. So let's see, we have another question here. And it is, what is the maximum number of examination that an examining commission can conduct in one day? Examination, it does mean a pair of two candidates. It's one examination. So are there 6 or 12 allowed or 14? Okay, 50% 6 and 50% are for 12, but 12 is right. So one examining commission can conduct 12 candidate pairs per day in one day. It's also very important to know it. Now let's come to the problem of cheating and how to handle it. At first, with the beginning of the examination, each candidate's identity must be verified without doubt. So each candidate shall have a valid official photo identity card, and immediately before the exam, he or she has to show it. So you can see, okay, is the same candidate as by the registration, is everything okay? I can see the photo and photo of the identity card and the candidate, it's okay. If you are not sure, it's in your hand to not allow the candidates to take part in the exam. Another forms of cheating. Candidates suspected of cheating are excluded from the examination. For example, it's late arrival at the examination, use of unauthorized ads, for example, mobile phones or some little papers. But dictionary, it's not unauthorized ads because you have to look in the instructions of every examination level, because for example for B2 examinations it's possible to take or to have some dictionary on the table and to use it, sure. Failure to provide convincing evidence of identity. So we have said, okay, maybe by the registration it was another candidate as immediately for the examination, so you have the possibility to say no entrance for you. It's not possible that you will take part in this exam. It's also very important that you ensure the candidates, or you will say the candidates about the examination regulations, like about cheating and so on. It's in paragraph 13, 15 and 16 that every candidate knows what matter with my performance, with my examination performance. If I, for example, if I ask my neighbor of something, and after it's also possible that this candidate have to go out from the examination room, and it's not possible that he will be returned for the exam. So it's ended at this time for the candidate. But it's also in your hand how you handle it. But every little things, every cheating or so on, you have to put it, you have to write it onto the examination record form. So after the exam we can see, okay, what's wrong with this exam, and we will now evaluate this performance of this candidate. And yeah, now we have another question regarding this problem of cheating. How would you deal with candidates who you suspect are sharing answers during the examination? And here we have two right answers. So at first I would explain to them that this is not permitted. I would ask the candidates to leave the room immediately, or I would ignore it. So we have 100% for the answer 1. I would explain to them that this is not permitted. That's right, yeah. And the second right answer is number 2. I would ask the candidate to leave the room immediately. Very good. So you have these two options. If you don't want to disturb the procedure of the examination, of the written examination, so you can explain to candidate, okay, it's not permitted, but you can go on with your exam. But normally in this case you have also to write it down, you have to put it on the record form, and in this case it's, as I said a few minutes ago, the performance of this candidate will not be evaluated. Let's see some tips for fast tracking of the results. So the best way is to register the examination online. You have also after it, you have some overview of all registered examination online. So you can see also after the evaluation by every exam, you can see also the results of the candidates. So it's a good overview. And you have also the possibility, when you register the exam online, you have the possibility to upload the template, upload particulars of each candidate on this Excel sheet. This Excel sheet you will find it also in telc community, and during the 3 days after the written examination you have the possibility to upload it in the telc community, in the line where you will find your registered exam. And immediately after the evaluation of this exam, the results will be visible online, also in the telc community. So you will benefit of this type of examination registration. We have one question regarding to cheating. If it's only suspected but not proven that they have cheated, why should I ask them to leave the room? In this case, maybe I will set them, okay, you can go on with your exam, but after it, the examination, maybe your performance will not be evaluated. If it's not proven, yeah, okay, maybe proven if you find some piece of paper with some, I don't know, with a letter or something like that. Sure, in this case it's proven. But if you are suspected, for example, you can show to telc two candidates were cheated by the exam if they were asking each other or something like that, or if they are disturbing, for example, and you told to them many ways, please stop it, and they are going on with asking and with disturbing and so on, you're also in the position to say to the candidate, no, you will stop this and please leave the room. It's in your hand. Another possibility is also that you will leave them in the room, they can go on with their exam, but after it you have to write it down, you have to put it on the examination record form, and after it we'll see, okay, these candidates will not evaluate it, or the performance of these candidates. But sure, there are many ways you can prove it, really. It's in your hand. Another tip for fast tracking, or another advice for fast tracking of the results, is please return completed examination material to telc. For returning of the examination material of the exams on our platform, so in telc community, you will also find a checklist conducting a telc examination. So you can see step by step how to return the examination material and which parts I have to return, which material I can destroy, and so on. You will find it here in the checklist, but you will also find it in the instructions for every examination. These instructions you will find it on the website, on telc website, but we will also provide it with the examination material in the packages you will receive for the exam. Here's also a picture of the community where you find this checklist. In this case, you don't need to put your code number and your password. You don't need to log in to find it. You can see it also without login. You can download it and use it also for another persons. So you don't need login, and you have also the guide here, as we said before. Another documents. You have to complete all documents, examination record form, checklists. So please fill in it, complete it. You have put everything here, and don't forget sign and stamp the examination record form and also checklist. The first page of examination record form, this pink side, you have to return to telc, and another two sheets of this record form, it's for your material. So you can leave it in your office and you can see also which exam it was, what was filled in this form. The second document is also very important for us, is checklist for the return of papers. So you can fill in here, for example, if some candidates took only one part, only written or only the oral part of the exam. So you have to put the old number, the old candidate number of the first exam. You have to put it here. So at the first side we can see, okay, there are some candidates, they took only the one part of the exam. And the second checklist, it's also very important for us for the forwarding of the answer sheet S30, subject writing, so it's the letter of the candidate. You have to fill in also the date of the exam, which level it was, which subject. You have the possibility to leave the letter rated in your house, or you have also the possibility, sure, to forward it to telc, and we will make the rate here in telc with our rater. And please don't forget to put your stamp and to sign it, also as every checklist and every record form. Also, this checklist is very important for us. We have another question. What should be done with the examination record form called A50? Does it need to be returned to telc? First answer, possibility, no, it should be destroyed. Second, yes, all 3 sheets are to be returned to telc. And number 3, yes, but only the pink sheet needs to be returned to telc. So 50% were for number 2, yes, all 3 sheets are to be returned to telc, but it's wrong. The right one, the right answer is 3, yes, but only the pink sheet needs to be returned to telc. So the only pink sheet is the first one. The first sheet, it has to be returned to telc, and another 2 sheets you will leave it for your documents. So now we'll go on to the retaking the exam. Every candidate may retake a complete examination as often as they wish, or as he or she wish. And what is with the retaking parts of the examination? Not every exam, not every exam can be retaked, not just the part. The whole exam, as we said, can be retaken as soon as wish, or as often as wish, but only the parts. For example, examination from B1 level upward, just singular level. For example, it's B1, B2, C1, C2. The candidate have the possibility to retake the oral or written examination part, but only in the period up to the end of the following calendar year from the date when the examination was first taken. So, for example, if today you have some exam and one candidate will not pass the oral part of the exam, he or she has the possibility to retake this part, this oral part of the exam until the year 2016. So it's the end of the following calendar year. What's with dual level examination, for example, English B1, B2? In this case, by these levels and by this art of exams, it's not possible to retake parts of these examinations. So the exam should be retaken only as a whole exam. It means oral and written examinations. How many times may a candidate take part in a telc examination? Just once, maximum 5 times, or as often as required? Now we have the evaluation and it says as often as required, 100%, and it's very good. As often as required is right. So I hope that it was good for you, everything was clear. And if you have any questions regarding the conducting telc exams, don't hesitate and contact me. You can contact me in German, in English, in Czech, in Spanish, and we are a very international team, our examination administration team, so don't hesitate. If you speak only, I don't know, Portuguese or Arabic, for example, you can contact us, we will translate it and we will answer it. Everything is possible.
So thank you very much.
I'm very glad to be here or to was here with you.
One of our attendees is asking to show how can you register the exam online.
So you will see our website and you have to choose community here. See our telc community. So click and you have login area here. So we'll put it in English so it's easily for you. The system asks you, okay, is everything correct, your data and your particulars? So you have to choose here examination registration, more information. And for example, at first, contact person. So I will put, so my name, telephone number, your telephone, your email address, delivery address to which address it should be delivered. For example, if you have some different address, or you can choose your standard address. Which level of the exam, so you will choose, for example, A2 plus, and you have to select the subject. On this level we have the only one. And now you can put, you have to put it here, the examination location, for example, okay, it will not take place here in our building, even in another building, so you have to put it there. For example, our address is Leistraße 1. Okay, so it's okay. Date of the written examination. No? Click here. For example, it will be the, I don't know, 1st December 2015. Starting time for the written examination. For example, you have to put 09.30, for example. And number of candidates, 3 candidates. Then you have to put number of groups for the written examination. So how many rooms you have for this exam. So for example, we have just 1 group. And now number of groups for the oral examination. Group of the oral examination, you have to enter the number of examining commissions. So not the number of the pairs of candidates in of examining commissions. So we have 1 examining commission, there are 2 examiners, so we'll put 1. Some additional message, if you want to share some information with us, so you can put it here. And for example, for the oral examination starting time, we'll put 13:30. It was starting time, it's not possible. It should be, sorry, now I'm out.
It happens. But we could have already an overview how to fill it.
Yeah, how to fill it.
How to find it, how to fill it. And another question is, after the examination, how can I see it in the Excel file and upload into the system?
Okay, I will show it to you. I don't have any examination here in my examination list to show it, but normally, so you see the examination list here, and please ensure that after the examination, after the registration of the examination, understate, it should be order accepted, not just safe. Order accepted, it shows you that the exam is in our system, in our data, so everything is correct, transmitted. So now we can see it, but you have the possibility to upload this particulars of the candidates only within 3 days after the written examination. And for example here, the last exam I have is 16th October, so now there are more as 3 days. So you can see here the possibility how to upload this candidate's data. But within these 3 days, you will see here upload candidate's data or something like that. You will see here the function, or you will have the function of this, and you will click it, and after it you will see some it's like an attachment, an email attachment. You will see it, so at first you have to choose where is this template in your computer, in your PC. You will choose it and you will upload it. You can contact me and I will show it to you. We can go together in the community with your data and we will make it step by step. For these questions, I would advise you, please, we made for you this guide. It's very useful. I will show it to you. You have here step by step how to at first log in, registering new examination, also step by step, what to put here in this bracket.
Oh, this is very good.
It's very good, yeah. Yes. And after it, here you have managing registered examination, for example. What's the state? It's stored, it's sent, order accepted, rejected, and so on. You will see everything here. And how to register candidates. Now we see it here. So within the 3 days after the written examination, you will see here the function registration of candidates. So you will click on it, and after it you will see this type, this mask as add candidates. So every single candidate may be added here, or you can choose the whole file. You can also upload the whole file, the whole template. So you will search here for the file, and after it submit participant data. Now you have also the option here for every candidate. Each candidate can be uploaded here, or the whole file. And this is the template for registration of candidates. So you can see what should I fill in here and what do you need, which data. And after it, you will click here, submit participant data, and you can check it also after it in this way. When you will click on view candidate list, so you will see the particulars of candidates also here. Each candidate will show there.
Very nice. So thank you very much, Katerina. I think we have no questions anymore.
Yeah, I hope it was helpful for you.
It was very clear. I understood everything.
Oh, thank you very much. I hope so. If you have any more questions, please don't hesitate to contact me or another colleagues from our department. I hope we'll able to help you.
So thank you very much again, and have a nice day.
Have a nice day. Bye-bye. Thank you.